Good morning. Can I see your appointment letter and your ID, please? Here you go. What time is your appointment? At 9 a.m. Please read the paper that is on the wall over there and answer all the questions. No to all questions. Please make sure to have your mask on the whole time and follow the directions. Thank you. Please put all your belongings, including your belt and all what you have in your pockets, and walk through the metal detector. Okay. Please take all your belongings and go to the customer service area for your check-in. Thank you. Vaya directo a la ventanilla de servicio al cliente para indicar que ya llegó a su cita. Good morning. Can I see your appointment letter and your green card, please? Sure, here you go. Did you come with your lawyer today? No, I came alone. Can you put your left index finger on the scanner for me, please? Thank you. Now your right index finger. Thank you. Could you please remove your mask and look at the camera? I need to take you a picture of you. Thank you. You can put your mask back on now. Here is your number. We will call you soon. You can take a seat. Luego vaya a sentarse donde le hayan indicado. S25, Sonia Castro. That's me. Hi, I am Officer Hollander. Please follow me. Good morning, officer. Do you have any questions before we start the interview? No, I don't. Before we start the interview, I will need to place you under oath. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear that everything you will say today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes, I do. Thank you. Have a seat. How is your day going so far? It is going pretty good. Thanks for asking. Did you have any trouble finding our building? No, it was easy. Have you been waiting long? Not much. What is the weather like? It is warm outside. How do you come here today? I came with my husband. Do you know why you are here today? For my citizenship interview. I want to become a US citizen. Have you been feeling anxious about this interview? A little bit. Have you been studying hard for the interview? Yes, I have. I am ready. Why do you wait so long to apply for the citizenship? Because I wasn't ready yet. Why do you want to become a US citizen? Because I would like to vote. Why do you think you are eligible to become a US citizen? Because I have been a lawful permanent resident for more than 5 years. Did you bring your green card, state ID, and all your passport? Sure, here you go. We are going to review your application. Please let me know if any of your information has changed since you submitted your application. No problem. How long have you been a permanent resident? 10 years. When did you become a permanent resident? On March 12, 2011. How did you get your green card? Oh, through my mother. What is your full legal name? Sonia Castro. What was your maiden name? Sonia Martinez. What other names have you had? Only Sonia Martinez and Sonia Castro. What is your age? 51. In what place were you born? Guatemala. What is your social security number? It is 123456789. What is your phone number? It's 978-251-6161. Do you have an email? Yes, it is sonia.castro@gmail.com. What is your address? 123 Roswell Street, Los Angeles, California, 90255. Has your address changed since you submitted your application? No. How long have you been living there? For about 6 years. Were your parents married before your 18th birthday? Yes, they were. Are either of your parents US citizen? No, they are not. Do you work? No, I am a housewife. Does your husband work? Yes, he has a full-time job. Where does he work? He works at Walmart. What does he do there? He is a cashier. How long has he been working there? For 10 years. Have you traveled outside of the United States in the last 2 weeks? No, I haven't. Have you been outside of the United States for the last 5 years? Yes, I have. How many total days did you spend outside of the United States for the last 5 years? 90 days. How many trips of 24 hours or longer have you taken outside of the United States during the last 5 years? 7 trips. Did any of your trips last more than 180 days? No. Have you traveled outside of the United States after you submitted your application? Yes, I have one more trip. Okay, let's add that information to your application. What was the day you left the United States in your last trip? On November 10, 2020. When did you return to the United States in your last trip? November 25, 2020. How many days did you spend outside of the United States in your last trip? 15 days. What was the purpose of your trip? I went to visit my family. Where did you go? Guatemala. Did you travel alone? No, I traveled with my family. Are you single, married, or widowed? I am married, officer. When did you get married? On July 4th, 2005. How many times have you been married? Once. What is the name of your husband? Carlos Castro. Can I see your current marriage certificate? Sure, here you go. Is your husband a US citizen? No, he's not. How old is your husband? 53 years old. Do you have any children together? Yes, we have three. Do they live with you? Only one. Do you have any children outside of the United States? Two live in Guatemala. Do you support them? Yes, I do. How old are your children? 15, 17, and 20 years old. What is your children's relationship to you? They are my biological children. Do you have any children or adopted children? No, I don't. Okay, let's move on the civic questions. I ask you 10 questions and you have to answer 6 of them correctly. Are you ready? Yes, I am. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life and liberty. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Correct. You have answered 6 questions correctly. You have passed the civic test. Now, let's move on with the English reading and writing test. Could you please read the sentence on the tablet? When is Labor Day? Correct. Now, please write in the tablet the next sentence. Labor Day is in September. Labor Day is in September. Now, let's review some additional information. Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local elections in the United States? No, I haven't. Do you have or did you ever have a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country? No, never. Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? No, never. Can I see your taxes for the last 3 years? Sure, here you go. Have you called yourself a non US resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? No, I haven't. Can you explain me what is a non US resident? A person who does not live in the United States. Have you ever advocated, either directly or indirectly, the overthrow of any government by force or violence? No, I haven't. Do you know what is overthrow? To remove from power by force. Have you ever persecuted, either directly or indirectly, any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? No, I haven't. Have you ever been a habitual drunkard? No, I haven't. Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution? No, I haven't. Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time? No, I haven't. Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit? No, I haven't. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Yes, I do. Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Yes, I do. So, what is oath of allegiance? A promise to be loyal to the United States. Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Yes, I am. If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? Yes, I am. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? Yes, I am. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction? Yes, I am. Great! Please review all your information on the tablet and make sure that everything is correct and sign at the end of the page. Everything is correct, officer. Congratulations! I am submitting your application for approval. You will receive a notification about your oath ceremony date in the next 2 weeks, probably. Remember that you are not an American citizen until you take your oath ceremony. Do you have any questions? No, officer, thank you so much. You're welcome. I'll bring you back to the customer service area.